Hello everybody. So, quick guide on this new tier 7 medium that came out today. Nice looking tank, I gotta admit. In the background you'll be seeing what equipment provision and ammo loadout I'm gonna be using on this thing. Meanwhile, I'll have you see a bit the stats on it. With that equipment loadout, my DPM is 2.4k damage. Penetration numbers, well, it's low. It's a problem. It's a problem when you face tier 8. But it's not when you face tier 7 and 6. Why is that? Well, you're a medium tank, you should be flanking. And as you can see from the clip behind, you have some speed to do so. And you should be always flanking in a medium tank. But the tank actually looks strange. It's small, it's sturdy, it's mobile, the gun is good, it has good gun handling. The pen is bad, 145 on its AP, 190 on its APCR. But that's not the problem. The problem actually isn't that, it's the fact that you will be facing tier 8 and you will be facing them sometimes frontally and you won't be able to pen them because 190 pen on your APCR, your premium ammo, isn't enough. But let me put it like this, this tank doesn't resort to fighting heavy tanks. It's more about brawling with the other medium tanks and light harassing them and using its quick reload to take, like you see in the background, these shots, so these easy shots into people that just come out and give you their weak spots continuously. The reload is really good. It's around 4.5 seconds if you use the gun rammer. The upper part of the armor is also good. The sides, you can side scrape. You can see those wing-like side skirts. They are bouncy, so if you put yourself in side scraping positions, you will be kind of successful with this tank. You won't bounce everything, but you will bounce your other medium tanks that you might find at your tier. Dracula's, for example, a Type 62A who doesn't shoot premium ammo, for example. A Type 62A, yeah. Sorry for that. So, what does this thing excel at? Where the DPM output and the fact that it can brawl mediums of its own tier, well, it will let you be very successful in 1 versus 1 fights. Especially if you use the 7 degrees of gun depression sometimes. Watch this bounce, see? Because that upper plate, when it's angled like that and you're using to the extent those 7 degrees of gun depression, oh, it will bounce shots. And what else to say? Should you be buying this? Shouldn't you? Well, it's a hell of a fun to play, especially on its tier. It looks great, I like the looks of it, it's something different. I'm not happy that it exists, just because it's part of the series, the Valkyria Chronicles, and well, yeah, this game shouldn't be about that. But if you want to add it to your own collection, well, yeah, the price, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a bit expensive, and I believe that, as Wargaming stated, they will lower the prices for it in the future. But let's go into a game and let me guide you a bit through how do I play this tank. Why am I so aggressive also with it? And how to be effective with it. First things first, the 7 degrees of gun depression, you need to use those. You need to use side scraping, and you need to use hold down tactics, because 7 degrees of gun depression, let's be honest, will allow you to use some hold out tactics. In this matchup, you can see there's a Sherman Firefly, there's a M41 Bulldog, and a Comet. In a fight at B, the Comet should wreck me completely, but the fact is that this thing has some frontal armor and side armor, so if I move continuously side to side and up and forward and backwards, I should be able technically to bounce a couple of shots. Plus my alpha is bigger than his, even if the DPM isn't as big. As you can see, I peek from the sides. I don't have the gun depression there, but you can find the angle to work out, like with that Firefly there, that Sherman. Something hit me, as you can see, just because I popped out too much with my with the sides, and that's why I need to wiggle up, back and forth in order to not get damaged while doing so. Yet, and that shot, for example, I don't know where it went. Trying to get as many shots as possible. You can see the fast reload is really useful on this. It lets you take shots without any problem in a lot of occasions, and the more you shoot, the better it is, the more damage you can output. And to put it plain and simple, the gun depression and the fact that it has some armor, it can sustain some hits, especially when facing other tier 7s. Oh, it's beautiful. Will let you practically make that gun sing and works on numbers and actually do some credits, because that's all about it. It's a tank that should be fun and make credits. Max roll there is 238. I can see here, I'm just non-stop trying to keep my gun pointed at targets and shoot, if possible, on the reload. And you can see here, as its gun really works. Peek out, take a shot, take back in. It looks it works really good on the move. No, I'll have a really small problem here. I over angle, and you can see that's the wrong angle to be at. But I'm trying to angle on too many sides at the same time, so I'm missing a lot of shots here. I'm turning my turret. Then I decide, for example, it's better. You can see those bounces there. I decided it's better to take care of these guys while putting some cover in between myself and the targets, but they back off, so I instantly go for this IS who's not paying attention. And watch this, 800 HP Comet versus a 400 HP Hafen. Okay, this guy misses a lot of shots, but when he doesn't and he pens me because I'm not angled. So it's good. It's good for brawling with these small mediums nowadays. The Comet, VK, anything at tier 7, and not talk about the tier 6 ones. I overextended there, I lagged a bit, my shot, I have no idea where it went, how it went like that, but nevertheless, this Tiger one should be able to win this fight. So opinions on these things are, if you were a collector, buy it. If you want to have some low tier fun, why not? Have a try at it. But know that when you will get in a tier 8 battle, it will be painful. IS6, IS3, they will be red. And it makes good credits. Anyway. So that was it for now. I won't go more in depth than this. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. And I hope to see you next time. That's all about me. Bye bye.